white and blue, and Malcolm Feeney and Colgate in maroon as the 2020 college lacrosse season is underway here in Chapel Hill.
And it's get those step-down shots with a player like Gray next to him.
Collins, risky pass, falls right to Chris Gray, one-on-one, he puts it in! Chris Gray opens his North Carolina scoring account, and the Tar Heels draw first blood in the 2020 season.
The efficiency. Not the look that you want in the clear, and then Chris Gray. That's about as easy as a goal as you can have.
How about another? Chris Gray dumps it in, and he has 2 goals in 2 minutes.
And they put Gray inside, and I think this is a really solid move. Everyone thinks Gray's going to be operating with the ball in his stick every time. You take the guy off ball, and Nicky Solomon, who spends some time with Mac Brown as a kicker on the Tar Heel football team.
Make it 3! That one from Justin Anderson, the senior with a strike.
This midfield with Anderson, Perry, and Cook are all seniors who've played a ton of lacrosse. And the last few seasons, they've been the primary initiator
to work with on the shot clock.
This guy's alone.
It falls to Chris Gray, and he'll make you pay. A first quarter hat trick for Chris Gray.
That shovel pass, one-hander, bam, wow. That is patience, too. What I love about this play is Tanner Cook sees Solomon. A lot of times when you're in that spot.
Here's Anderson here. He's got a hold of his name. Anderson puts it in the top left corner. Just...
You got the quarterback in Chris Gray. His head's always up. He's spotting his guys. So it's been all Tar Heels with this relentless approach. Everyone's cool in 2018. He's got 4 years of eligibility. A lot of upside.
Chris Gray is on fire!
And getting everyone else involved. They're using him now as the finisher. He's got 4 goals.
For the Tar Heels with this first quarter to start.
He's going to go, and with his attack background, he's used to going against a lot of long poles. Well, he just absolutely feasts on this shorty here.
Battle tested early in this game. 10 first quarter shots, all of them on goal. That one goes again. Justin Anderson notches his 3rd goal of the game, and it's
multiple. We've seen assisted goals where Chris Gray is off ball. We've seen Anderson down the alley. We've seen he's implementing a system and a schedule that he can make that a priority, and these young guys can know that that's the way it should be moving forward as Cameron delivers again. You never want to blame a goalie, but I think this is a good opportunity to take Sean Collins out and at least let him catch his breath. Put him back in the game later, possibly. I'm not saying that all these goals are in red. 11 in maroon, 18 career man-up goals from this spot.
Paul Carcaterra putting the Tony Romo cap on. Man up.
When you turn on the tape, this is exactly what he wants. To plant his feet, to have a little giddy up and let it sling. And that is a beautifully placed slice through the D with his passing ability.
Kept it, now passed it off, tried a trick play, and it pays off. North Carolina cashes in on the...
But Will Perry is a fantastic shooter, and he has been since the day he stepped on campus. He's a senior now. He loves that right-handed sidearm, anxious, going to the rack all the time. He really hasn't even gone one-on-one yet.
How about another for North Carolina? The Tar Heels cannot be stopped right now.
Look at this right here. Perry, you saw him taking a pass from Gray. In the prior goal, this one, all him. Takes his defender down the alley. So the defender...
Maybe he'll make Sports Center tonight. If he could score a fancy goal, we'll put him on top 10. Another goal. That's 3 in a minute.
He's stringing his stick. I was a little worried. I'm like, Lance, you don't have your gamer ready? He was ready on that one, and you see the giant smile on his face after he scores his first career goal. This is what it's all about, man.
Kept alive and cashed in, Tanner Cook.
Had Colgate at the midfield. I mean, you mentioned the seniors, the 3 senior starters at the midfield, and they're backed up by some really young.
Put 2 lacrosse balls on either side of the goal, it would look like a smiley face. I'll tell you who's smiling right now. The smiley face of Joe Bresci.
Lance Tillman's got that newly strung stick, and he's hitting the back of the net. The beauty about...
Lost his footing there, stays with it though. This time distributing to the mini fridge, and William Perry delivers.
This is what North Carolina hasn't really had since 2016 when Stephen Pontrello occupied the similar spot. But Gray is a far superior passer.
Up there in the crease, it'll be Colgate ball, but he was not in the goal mouth, so not a 1-minute penalty. Chris Gray, scoop, a pass off, trying to cash in on another Colgate turnover, and they do! Nicky Solomon.
And Solomon just lets that one fly. What we didn't see prior to...
Because of the turnovers, lack of possession time, but they've been able to make those subs here, and it leads to a goal. 4 attackmen on the field, one of them James Cadigan in perfect position.
Is Johnny on the spot, and he had a great season a year ago in terms of converting. Shoots 44%, which is excellent. Occupies the
games on the ACC network, and then at Princeton. So 3 really tough teams out of the gate.
Yep, and as Nicky Solomon hits another one, you see such a gauntlet, because last year both of those teams were a little bit inconsistent.
Ray thought about it. Extra pass, and it pays off.
Ball, because he wants to get a ton of points here. He knows where the rotation needs to go. He knows where the soft spot is in the defense. In the running, that's why I had him as one of my 5 guys. I think he's going to pop this year.
He's popped so far at his Tar Heel debut. His day's likely done with 4 goals and 3 assists for Gray.
A kid that just has not given up in this game. We've seen passes from him. We've seen outside shots on the extra.
Dorrance Field, and you said it, Cart, they did play some last year. Notches a hat trick, the senior.
A senior to another senior, and if I was to talk to Griffin Brown after this game, I would say
February 1st.
But the message that day, over 20 years ago, was don't take teams lightly, as Alex Trippi states that, because they haven't really called his name much. But this is a heads-up play, because defender turns his offensive touches. They've dominated the ball.
This game.
If you look at Colgate and the way they're built, Ryan Decker will have to be the guy at the goal. Too many men on the field for Colgate, but
waved it off.
Regardless, the effort of Brown, Colgate can build off that. North Carolina can build off the fact that they have so many weapons on offense, led by this guy right here, Chris Gray and Coach Bresci.